finite speed of light. To see back in time, we simply look out in space. Light spans the Earth in an instant, and the solar system in a couple of hours, but it takes millions of years to reach us from the nearest galaxies, and billions of years to reach us from the most distant ones. Astronomers are armchair time travelers, using their telescopes to grasp ancient light, see the formation of stars and galaxies, and peer into the alien conditions of the early universe. How It Began aims to be a time traveler's guide to the universe. The narrative of this book marches outward in space and backward in time, and it's organized in 3 equal parts. The first covers the proximate universe, starting with the Moon, the only object in space bearing human footprints other than the Earth. We then move to Jupiter and its moons in the outer solar system, exotic and maybe habitable worlds that lie at the frontier of our direct exploration of space. Next is the nearest star system, Proxima Centauri. Astronomers want to know if the Earth is unique, so they're looking for remote planets indirectly, by the way they tug their parent stars and by the fleeting shadows they cast on them. Then we venture to the Orion Nebula, over 1,000 light-years away, where new stars are flickering to life behind veils of gas and dust. The last stop in the Milky Way is the center of our city of stars. Gravity there grips light so tightly that it can't escape. Through the looking glass is a black hole millions of times more massive than the Sun, the edge of the abyss. The second part of the book explores the remote universe from the nearest galaxy out to the first star. The journey spans 99% of the observable volume and 99% of the time since the Big Bang. First is Andromeda, doppelganger to the Milky Way, and then the Coma Cluster, whose galaxy swarm is held together by dark matter. The following 2 chapters explore the great construction project that assembled galaxies from smaller pieces and grew gigantic black holes in their centers. This part ends with the beginning of the story of light and life, the time when stars first congealed from expanding gas. We finish our exploration with the alien realm of the infant universe. Evidence for the Big Bang centers on detailed baby pictures taken in microwaves, beyond which is impenetrable neonatal fog. In a version of the Red Queen's race, light travels as fast as it can, yet is unable to keep up with the galloping expansion. Evidence from earlier epochs is indirect. In our quest for the Big Bang, we pause at a time when the entire universe was a fusion reactor, a time when matter was created from pure energy, and a time when the forces of nature were melted together. Along the way, and throughout the narrative, we meet the cosmologists who reconstruct cosmic history from slender shards of evidence, some of whom work at the edge of speculation and believe as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. In the end, we find out just how deep the rabbit hole goes: invisible dimensions of space, timelessness, and multiple universes. Your mind, this globe of awareness, is a starry universe. When you push off with your foot, 1,000 new roads become clear. Rumi. If the universe contained nothing more than forces operating on inanimate matter, it would not be very interesting. The presence of sentient life forms like us, and perhaps unlike us, is the zest or the special ingredient that gives cosmic history dramatic tension. We're made of tiny subatomic particles and are part of a vast space-time arena, yet we can hold both extremes in our heads. Are we nothing more than cosmic flotsam, contingent outcomes of evolution, collections of atoms that got a little lucky? Or are we built deeply into the architecture of the universe? Scientists can't answer these questions yet, and perhaps they never will. Meanwhile, this book humanizes the universe by adding a personal layer of narrative.